Hey, what's up everybody? Today we are doing the first video ever for this channel as well as our first unboxing. We will be unboxing a Formula of Love Full of Love version. This is the only version that I am missing from my Formula of Love collection, I guess. So one thing to note about how we're going to be doing things in this channel, it is a goal of mine to collect every single Twice album. Now, I made this goal a bit ago, and we already have 24 albums. This is going to be album number 25, but then I found out recently that Twice has 51 albums, and they're not exactly cheap. So we will be doing sort of, I guess, a video series of me completing my collection, starting with Formula of Love, O plus T equals heart, or I believe it means once plus twice equals heart, which is very, very cool. And again, this is the last version I need from Formula of Love. I was able to get Study About Love, Break It, and Explosion back when those came out. Fun fact, Formula of Love is actually my first Twice album back when I got into Twice in 2021. So this was my first ever album, and I was able to find the other three versions at Target. I just couldn't find this one. This is actually also my favorite album from all the Twice albums, because when I started to get into Twice, the first song that came out after I started liking Twice was actually The Feels. So this was actually a very, 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 I guess, important album for me. So it was my first ever album. It has like my favorite song in it. So yeah, we are gonna go ahead and open this. So let's go ahead and rip open the plastic here. I have problems opening plastic. I don't know why it just ends up being so difficult for me. So we're just gonna actually use scissors to just very gently rip open the top. Okay, there we go. All right. So again, this is really cool because this actually completes my Formula of Love collection, and there's a lot of awesome inclusions in this. Actually, some of my favorite inclusions are in Formula of Love. So let's go ahead, let's open this up. And first thing, let's go ahead and take a look at the CD. So I think this was around the time, actually this might have been the first album where they stopped the individual, doing the individual, what is it? Individual CDs, right? This is where they just came with like a standard generic CD versus the member CDs where you could have gotten one of the members, which is actually fine by me, because if you collected the CDs, you were in a tight spot if you had to collect, if you were trying to do OT9. So there's the CD. Let's go ahead, pull the inclusions out first, including, actually, ironically enough, the cover is an inclusion on itself. So we're gonna go ahead and leave that alone for now. Let's go ahead and find, oh, all right, here they are. Found them all. Let's go ahead and pull them all off to the side for now. I think that's all. Nope, there's one more. There's one more. It's the ID card. I'm just gonna go ahead and slip that there, all off to the side. And I think that's all of them. Okay, so again, this is the album. Let's go ahead and take a look at the contents of it. So here's the track list. This is actually one of my favorite track lists. So Scientist is good, Moonlight is good, Icon is good, Real You is really good. I like FILA, that's a good one too. Espresso is just my life every day. Rewind, if anyone went to the Twice World Tour 3 concert, good song right there. The Little Unit songs are also really good. Candy is one of my favorite songs, and again, The Feels was a very big song for me, because it's funny, when I was actually listening to The Feels or watching the music video for the first time, like at the end of it, they announced, so we're just gonna flip through the pages, they announced the world tour, and I was like, ha ha ha, that's so funny. I just got into this group and maybe they're having a world tour, and surely enough, yeah, a world tour was announced. So here is, again, the booklet. We start off with the Nyan pictures. I'm gonna actually just rotate a little bit to the side so that you can see them really well. So here's all the Nyan pages, here's the Jungyeon pages. It's really cool because it's still the lyric book, you know? That was actually one of my favorite things about CDs, was that there was like lyric books, and I thought it was just like a really awesome inclusion. And I think like K-pop does it really well, where it's like, it's also a photo book, you know, in case you wanted to keep like a bookshelf of them or make like something for the coffee table, you know what I'm saying? Here are the Sana pages. We move to the Jihyo pages. And then the Mina pages. I actually kind of like this concept because it's very just chill, you know what I mean? It feels very like bright, and we love pastel colors. The Dahyun pages. I also think this is like a really interesting photo shoot, right? Like they just had the camera and then they just blasted like a floodlight in the shape of a heart, which I think is really cool. Here are the Chaeyoung pages. This one's actually kind of like a two-part page there. Chaeyoung's always got like the best poses, it feels like. And then the Tsui pages. And let's actually see, and then some group pages at the end. So everyone's got like glasses in here, little heart-shaped glasses. And then the group shot at the end. Very, very cool. And then it's always nice that they have like the special thanks to, and then like all the credits in the back of the CD, you know what I'm saying? All right. So that is going to be the book itself. We talked about the music. We showed you the CD. I think it's about time we actually go to the part that everyone wants to see, which is the inclusion. So we start off with the sticker page, which is really cool if you like to decorate your stuff. There's stickers right there. We have kind of like a folders tab page, but I really don't know what sort of folder fits this. And then we got Jihyo, let's go. Very, very cool. The leader of Twice right there, and a powerhouse in singing and dancing. There is no such thing as going level 5 for Jihyo, right? It's only 10 and above. That is all the, if you've ever seen the videos where like they had to do the level 1, level 5, level 10, Jihyo's always going at a 10. It's so funny that they even made a whole separate video of Jihyo versus Momo. It's a great video. Y'all gotta see it. It's really, really cool. All right, so here are the photo cards themselves. So it's kind of rough because you can kind of tell who it is from the signature, but I haven't memorized all of them. So let's go ahead and see who we got. We got Sana. Sana with the heart glasses. Let's go. We got, do I know the signature? I don't know whose signature this is. Whose signature is this? We got Tsui, all right. Another Sana? This looks like Sana's autograph. Yes, another Sana here. Let's actually hold that up to the camera so you can see it. There's a Sana one, and there's the Tsui one from a second ago. I know this signature from anywhere. All right, we've got a Momo. There's the Momo right there. And then for our fifth card, it actually says on the bottom, but we got a Tsui. Let's go. The scratcher card. Very cool. I always get scared to scratch these, so I'd rather just see what someone got from there. So that is that. Before we go on to what's my favorite inclusion, which is actually these cool ID cards, there actually is another inclusion that some people actually miss until they actually take off the cover, but the cover itself is an inclusion. So we got Dahyun, see? So if you take off this part of the cover, I don't know why this is an inclusion, to be perfectly honest with you, because there's no practical way to store this. There's just simply no practical way, right? Because it's got to go with the album. If someone knows a practical way of storing this, let me know so I can potentially put it in with my collection. But yeah, there's that. There's the inclusions. And then finally, we have the two Formula of Love cards. One of them is like a scientist-y card, and then the other one's more of like a stylish card, I guess. All right, so let's do the scientist one last, right? Because that's like that's the title song here. All right, so for the red card, we got Momo. Let's go. There's the Momo ID card for y'all to see there. And then for the sciencey looking card, we've got the scientist Chaeyoung. So we didn't get any of my bias in here. I'll let me know in the comments below who you think my bias is, but these are all our inclusions. I won't be able to take out the Dahyun page again, but there you go. So here are our inclusions for our Formula of Love, Full of Love version. Again, this is our 25th album out of 51 albums. So we've got quite a ways to go, especially if they continue releasing more albums. So be on the lookout for these unboxing videos. Again, lots of cool stuff. And I'm always a big fan of collecting photo cards. I think they're just really, really cool. I think one of the best things about Twice is that you get 5 of them in per album versus other K-pop groups where you only get 1. So it's actually really cool to get 5 because that gives you more chances to get your bias. So I really like this album. Again, the track listing on here is amazing. If you haven't listened to all the songs on there yet, I really recommend it. And I was really glad that I was able to see a lot of these in concert with the World Tour 3. So that is my first unboxing video. Thank you all so much for watching. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please let me know in the comments below, and I'd be happy to answer when I have the time. But that is all for now. Thank you all so much for watching, and as always, until next time, take it easy.